part 14, much the same really. Liberating thing. Apologies because I said that I was going to do this one, part 14, about a week ago, almost. Haven't particularly been brilliant in the real world, not been feeling very well. But hopefully I will be back well enough to sort this whole dealing with this police station that we were dealing with in part 13. JNBDMM Gaming on Twitter, JNBDMM space gaming on YouTube, search YouTube for that, and you'll find all the previous live streams I've done. So, what was it? Just Cause 3, GTAO, Steep, had to go a bit of Gran Turismo the other day. Have to admit, played with Gran Turismo Sport a bit more since, and I kind of screwed things up and misunderstood things, so there should be a better stream coming of that at some point. Yes, I think that's about it. I just need to chuck the link in the usual place that the link gets chucked, and then we will be off on our merry little way. For those of you who didn't see part 13, we were liberating another town in Just Cause 3, but there was a police station where it had said wreak havoc. So you wreaked havoc, and it kept on sticking at 50% and not going anymore. And whatever I tried didn't fix it. Well, it turns out after doing a bit of Googling that, and it does kind of sound like it's a fix for a glitch to me, really. But it turns out that we've got to, once we hit however far wreak havoc, the bar won't go anymore, we then have to start trying to bring in enemy vehicles into the police station and destroy them in the police station. And that helps build up the wreak havoc bar. At least that's the theory. Whether it'll work out like that, I don't know. But we will give it a go. If you wish to have a chat, say anything, say hello or whatever. If you're watching via PSN or if you're watching via YouTube, is it the text chat thing coming on to my phone on the armrest? So I will I'll be able to see. Obviously, if there's lots of shooting, won't be able to reply, but otherwise I will attempt to reply as soon as I can, sort of. Right, that's it up. Now we wait for the thing. On one hand, this feels as though it's taken ages to load. On the other hand, I grew up where the games you loaded were on cassette tapes, and they took about 5 to 10 minutes to load up. And the graphics weren't half as good. So, and if it's screwed up anywhere during the sort of loading.
Information recovered from Bavarian tank. Fascinating. Require assistance.
Yeah, we're not going there. Right, this is the infamous place with the police station we've had the problems with. In fact, we'll fast travel, I think. Yeah, so anyway, as I said, yes, it does seem to take a while to load on the PS4 and that, but considering the graphics and everything you have now compared to what was on the Acorn Electron and the Commodore Plus 4 and the ZX Spectrum and all those other things that I started gaming on back in the sort of late 80s, early 90s, whatever. It's thin. On the other hand, you still wanted to load and get a move on. So, anyway. So, there's the police station right below us. It is right there. So it's basically destroy everything in the police station. And then if the wreak havoc bar, which will be over in the top left corner of the screen, or top left quarter of the screen, doesn't reach 100%, then we'll go for having to drag enemy vehicles somehow into the thing. Into the police station. Blokes in blue are good, people in red bad. Oh. Apparently there's an update for Gran Turismo Sport that's about to start downloading. Right, so we have now got to, we're around about halfway, well just under halfway, which is what we got to before. So, have a quick look around the base from above. Ooh. Oops. We'll blow those up now. Probably boom later on. Whoops. Yeah, whoops indeed. I suspect the wreak havoc thing might be a bit more possible. Oops. If I'd done everything, if I'd done the blowing up the transformers and everything in the police station, all that jazz. But anyway, what do you do with not coming there? Because I've got to reckon that car needs to go in.
We are sending ground support to your location.
Ooh.
Situation has escalated. Additional reinforcements en route. All units on alert. Re-establish visual contact.
Helicopter. There's the helicopter. Ah, come here, helicopter. Two of you. Right. That shouldn't have. Here's my general thought on that. Obviously we're going to have to start all over again. Not what we want. So let's try that again without hopefully dying. Oh, let me take it.
It's showtime. Reports of hostiles in the area. All units respond.
Right, let me get in. Oh, well. Leave that, go find the police station. There's the police station. Up and over the wall.
Who's next?
hear the helicopter, just cannot see it. She's hiding behind the tower. Ah, there it is. Here. Crap. More than one helicopter in the area there. Come on, helicopter, show yourself.
Here's the insurgent.
That's a shame. Just lined up ready for it as well. Right, find the weapons thing. And reload on ammo. I thought it was there, it's not. We're just over halfway on the Havoc thing.
Target got me.
To it. Ah, something to destroy.
Never had a chance.
Ah, here's the weapons first. Load up on everything now. Oh, perhaps not quite everything. Intriguing.
Choppers are inbound. We repeat, choppers are inbound.
Yep, see that The problem with blocking the entrance of the tank is we can't bring any more enemy vehicles in.
Dispatching chopper support to contact.
Ooh, got grenades there. Crap. So close. Don't leave the area. Yes! Crap. That is the police station liberated.
Violence in the area. All units converge.
Right, time to go find that flag. Because once the flag's done, they're done. So we're looking for the white dot, which is over there, so we'll go up and over the roof.
Copy that. Reinforcements inbound.
There we go, there's the flag. Yes! Considering how long that bloody well took in, actually no, most probably didn't take as long as I thought it took, but anyway, took bloody long enough in part 13. And in the end, didn't have to drag any vehicles into the police station, so I'm not quite sure on all that. Anyway, once more, a town has been liberated. I need to try and pick up some ammo or weapons that have been dropped. Because I'm dangerously low, and that's not going to be much help. With,
Great news! Bergoletto is free again. Remember, friends, every liberated town diminishes the pernicious influence of the DRM. Fight on.
Yes, the next place we take could be interesting, because I'll be doing it with a grand total of almost bugger all weaponry. Right, in which case we gotta go and find somewhere. No, don't place waste point. Right, so we took there. That sort of thing. That looks like it might be something. Place waypoint.
That's useful.
Ah, yes.
It was either us or them. He made that choice too, eh? Okay.
More Kalashnikov type things on the ground. No. That's about it. Right. Fine. There we go. We're going that way. Oh, thank you.
Jet skiing with me tomorrow? Rebels found them in the police station when they...
Yep. Ah, hang on. Didn't want to do. I suspect actually the fact that it's out in the middle of nowhere with seemingly no roads to it. This place may very well intriguing. That car just dropped out of midair. Actually, that must be another glitch to it. Whatever the square thing was, it's over that way. So, up over the wall we go. Oh, it's not a monastery. I suspect this is going to play in part of the story mode at some point there. Because it's not your sort of generic building anywhere, is it?
Viva la revolution. Rico Rodriguez? Stick to that.
Right, in which case, we'll see here. Oh, sorry about that. Press the wrong thing. And I pressed the wrong thing again. Let's try that again, shall we, people? Right, building's over here. Let's go and investigate what's there. Not everything that needs liberating is indicated. Sometimes you've got to go to the places that are just little grey rectangles, whatever. There are ruins, some sort or another. I think this is nothing to see here really. Just some buildings along the road. There's something up here. Something doing big explosions. So whilst there's potential for it to be naffle, on the other hand, it could be of interest. Well, that is interesting. That was a watchtower being blown up. And it was one of the rebel watchtowers being blown up. Not one of the not one of the rebel watchtowers. One of the dictators' watchtowers being blown up. Which, as far as I know, this is a character I've not met yet. I'm pretty much Rico, the character I'm playing as, is pretty much the only one going around destroying watchtowers. Ooh, that's useful. This is somewhere up there. Ooh, a train. There we go, that's the first round here. That's in a train.
Hey, Aquila! Ready to swoop down and free some of your comrades? A nearby truck is transporting prisoners out of the area. Free them.
We're losing him.
Aquila strikes again, huh? Now use your heat.
Hostile contact. All units to these coordinates.
Well, not what I intended, but let's get these rebels who are prisoners away from the bad guys.
All units, find the rebel. Pursue aggressively. Initializing search protocol. Find the target as soon as possible. Troop support inbound. Hang in there, ground team.
Woo! Escaped.
Beat that.
There are some very happy rebels. I think you'd prefer me to drop you off somewhere, but rightio, if you want to stay there. Right, in which case, we'll head down to this town here, because I suspect that's big enough that it's most probably going to require liberating. Try to get in, come help? Nope, right. Suit yourselves, don't say it's an offer. Ah. Seems to just be ruins.
I heard when they captured terrorists, local police stormed their friends.
Ah. Let's give the cannon a go, shall we? I have to say, there's a surprisingly large amount of bad guys here. The fact that this place doesn't need liberating. Having said that, there was that place with the watchtower, wasn't there? So, perhaps it might be an idea to go back and check that out. Ah! In fact, I think we've just found it. Up and over.
We've lost visual contact. All units, fan out and search.
Yeah, because the other watchtower for this was along there, isn't it? Got taken out.
Locate the rebel immediately. Do not let him escape.
Right, next stop, that watchtower over there, I think.
He's over there.
Down.
I see him.
This is dispatch. Target is still at large. Find him.
There's another one over there. Something to do with prepare your identity documents, I believe. But, yeah, so unintentionally I think I've walked into the very great big prison.
Calling off search. Target no longer an area.
And where are you? Ah, there you go.
I'm so ready for this.
Interesting to know what this is for, isn't it? We seem to...
Target is at large.
Because the control tower is obviously
Reestablish
going to be on the
visual contact
inside, so that means we're on the inside here, but... Let's get the map up. So I'm not sure what's with the big wall. Because there's nothing major. Oh, I forgot about that. I had forgotten I had to go back there. Perhaps there's something there. That's why they have the big wall along here. I don't know. Anyway, we will carry along emptying out the guard towers. Maybe we'll get a clue somewhere. Whoops, wrong way around. You're not very good at guarding, are you?
Someone report. What's the situation? Have we lost him? Report.
Ah, whoops, wrong button. One of these days I'll remember the right one.
Target is on the move.
Is anybody left out there? Come in.
Parachutes are not permitted. Stand immediately or face the consequences.
That's not very nice. I think parachute should be permitted.
Let's do this.
Nope.
All units, we have reports of violence. We need help out here. This is dispatch. Reinforcements have been sent to your position.
You definitely get shot at.
Understood. We
You
are
can have a
providing
grenade.
additional manpower at your location.
I need to temporarily get out of here. Crap. Yeah. Stop that machine gun for a start.
An elite response team is en route to your position. Elite deployment authorized. Squad is down.
Right, for those who don't know, if you can get away from the gunfire and not be shot at for a little bit, your health regenerates automatically. That's the reason why running away just there before heading back into the mess that is what we just walked into. And I have to admit there's slight confusion because there's blokes with blue helmets. And generally, blue is rebels.
Eliminate that target now. Authorizing elite squad deployment at your location.
God. Let's go. Well, helicopter, I could do with a lift. Well, get up there. You out.
Spot.
There you go. So grab a breather out here over the lake, because you can't get at us.
Dispatch. Tanks inbound.
And now we just start raining merrily as hell down
All
on them.
units on alert. Re-establish visual contact.
Yes. Come on, pull the chute! Ah, CDL.
This is dispatch. Target is still at large. Find
Pardon
him.
my bad Welsh. The, Come on, get up out of the water. Good. Might not be the fastest, but it's got some good arm on it.
Be advised that chopper support is approaching your location.
Oh, good.
Target is at large. Re-establish visual contact immediately.
Oof. Clean neck. Get up. Ah, tank. You really shouldn't have. But if you insisted to give me a tank, why not?
Locate the rebel immediately. Do not let him escape.
I think no. So. But okay for us, I guess. Uh-oh.
Target has left the area.
Oh dear. Couldn't find me. A tire or something. Seems to just have a distinct lack of uphill going.
There's a rebel hostage in a nearby vehicle, Rico. Go hijack the car and get them to a safety.
Now it's going to go wrong with this, is it really?
It's bleeding. You magnificent bastardo. Try!
Rebel activity reported. Get to the following coordinates immediately.
Going around for that then. Come on, let's go. To be honest, we need to do with something. Oh crap, we're about to die. Ah crap! Shot a sodding tree rather than. Right, let's get out of here.
We've lost visual contact. All units, fan out and search. This is dispatch. Request received. Reinforcements en route. We've lost him. Get back to your posts.
Well, about I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? Not really gone very well. The only upside is, I'm alive and didn't die. Right, let's have a look at the map. See where we are. Right, we'll go for there. Right, so where are we going? Ah, thank you for actually stopping. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, let me see shit get along a bit quicker. I think this might be another town that needs liberating because I've near the propaganda speakers going. First off, remove waymarker. Or waypoint, whatever you want to call it. Let's get rid of that sign. There we go. First off, let's take the police station. Right. So here we are in another police station. Time to just trash the place. If it's red and white or red and silver, take it out. And whoever's behind that machine going to do dealing. It's being dealt with as well. Where are they? Ah, there they are.
Sending additional ground forces to your location immediately.
Another rocket.
Easy.
Is that the only one? Get right again. Fortunately, oh no, it is a wreak havoc job. Not I know French. Yes, I know it's not French when we says it. It's just saying. Talking of foreign languages, the most, surprisingly, the country with the most, provided the most views last month was from Belgium. Usually it's UK or US. So that was surprising. And that ties in with the whole me accidentally saying that I did, because they speak Flemish and French. Oh crap, that's a grenade.
What just happened? Criminal activity suspected.
Ah crap.
Ah!
Well, I'd say we're about 90% of havoc reached. So
I'm out.
getting close to full havoc. Like that, so yes, there we go, havoc reached. And there's weapons.
Additional troops inbound.
So police station is now taken. None of that, thank you. Need to hold the bloody machine gun again. Crap,
repeat,
crap,
all
crap,
units to
crap.
these coordinates.
Bollocks! And other such things. Sorry about the language. I thought I was going to be able to kill the person before they killed me, and unfortunately I managed not to do that. So, let's start that all again. Hopefully the fact managed to take the police station. It should be, yeah, so basically, so it's propaganda speakers, statue, and at least one more propaganda billboard poster thing. Well, there's the speaker thing. There we go, that's one, and by the way the circle is, it looks as though there's 4 of them. So 3 more to go.
I know my actions appear harsh at times, but my
Engaging the target. All units converge on the following coordinates.
He's bleeding. Finish him.
This is dispatch. Sending
There's the
ground
statue.
reinforcements to your position.
So we should... Yep, there we go. Boom.
Not on my island.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Rico is his job title is Dictator Removal Specialist, and in Just
units,
Cause
return
1
to
and
normal
2 he was
duties.
removing dictators, I believe, from other places, and in 3 he's come home and finds that there is a dictator now in charge of his homeland, so he kind of has extra impetus or whatever, for extra reason for removing this particular dictator and all his cronies. Right, we've got one more billboard and one more propaganda speaker thing.
You know, you wear those fatigues pretty well. Mine are always too big.
Not quite sure how they ended up parking there. The fact they're still sat there as a thing. It's normal. This is one of those times when the headset's quite useful because you can actually tell where the sound from the propaganda speakers are coming from. That's the flag that is thing, but we don't get to raise the flag until we've dealt with everything else. Pardon me. Right. Well, propaganda posters are usually, or propaganda billboards even, I mean, are usually at the entrances, you know, sort of the main roads in and out of town.
The general just cheats for that.
So, nothing there. Get off the damn thing. I think we might need to go and borrow that helicopter actually. Since it's just sitting there minding its own business. Doing a grand total of football. Oh, in we go. So, we have got there we go. So, found things straight away. Oh crap. That shit, yo. Oh my French.
Hostile contact. All units converge on these coordinates.
Piddle off.
ASAP.
There we go, that's done. Right, time to get out of here.
You'll have to do it.
We are sending ground support to your location.
What have we got left? It's communications thing. Speakers. Come on, get up the damn thing, you daft fool. That's it.
Group support inbound. Hang in there, ground team.
Unidentified something. Missed that. Right. Ah, there it is, over there. So right where the crosshairs are.
Unable to locate targets. Terminate search.
Can burn bright and
There we
clean
go.
for all.
Boom. Now let's go and raise the flag, which is white dot over there.
Even hail, Rico.
Right, there we go. Once more, another place liberated. Lots of sort of fireworks. Admittedly, it's the wrong time of day really for fireworks. You'd save them for the night time type job. But right, what have we got? I think we've got some stuff over here by the looks of it. So we'll head over there.
Want to hear something amazing? The town of Vistra Dracon has been liberated! Continue the fight, my friends.
When do you think we can have
Here he comes, the king of the rebels.
Not sure what he's doing with the road, but anyway. Now we have a chance to enjoy the countryside of this fictitious Mediterranean, well, collection of islands it is really, isn't it? So. Ooh. If at any point whilst watching you want to say hello or anything, then if you're watching via PSN or YouTube, via the text chat thing, you can via that. Twitter, JNBDMM Gaming, or you can search YouTube for JNBDMM space gaming. Yeah, didn't want to do that. And that'll be all past live streams. And that, so we're on part 14 of Just Cause 3 now. If you want to see all the 13 parts for it, you can. All those live streams are sort of steep from GTO. And we're not very good live stream the other day, really, of Gran Turismo Sport. But I've worked out the game a bit more now, so future live streams of that should be a bit better. What else is there? There's a bit of Minecraft and Knack. I've done part 1 of Knack. I really should get on with doing more parts of that. LA Noire is meant to be coming out for PS4. It's been relaunched and they've redone the graphics. So that should be getting that soon, hopefully. I think that comes out in November. And what else? Horizon Zero Dawn. I've played a couple of hours of that when it first came out, but I've not really played any more of it. So that's something else to play a bit more of. I'll start all over again and play. Yeah, so there's various things in the future, and ooh, well, that's interesting. I could go to where we're going, or I could go to that military base. Where are we? Ah, that's why the military base didn't show up, because we've crossed right over. But yeah, we're going a long way around, haven't we? Because we've gone squiggly, 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 and now we're going squiggly, squiggly, squiggly down there. Well, I think we'll head for there, and I don't know, that'll either be afterwards or that'll be for part 15. We'll see how it goes this way. But yeah, so various live streams planned and stuff. If you've got any suggestions, then feel free to chuck them in the comments, whatever. Something to play. Oh, didn't expect it. I thought I was going to accidentally clip the motorcyclist there. But, ooh, these are some big gates that are coming through. I have a funny feeling this might be a naval base that we're driving straight towards. Even though it does look quite small on the map. Perhaps not, because I've not seen much military stuff. Whoops, tapped the brake and suddenly ended up there. Not quite sure what happened there. What have we got? Yes, we've got some sort of... I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. But let's expedite our movement down the mountain. reading. It's not indicating us whether there's anything. No, there's different. What's it take?
Day 45. I lead to Private Bonet, the drill sergeant's inebriation, in total confidence, of course. It took less than an hour before most of the platoon knew. Their hatred of Dushku, built slowly and dangerously, each punishment doled out to me cements their loyalty. Soon, a small spark shall ignite this powder keg.
Oh, I think it's just, hang on. Ah, Corsair. I'll have that.
I got it in the snow.
Engaging the target. All units converge on the following coordinates. Copy that. Reinforcements inbound.
Get in there, you daft fool! Try not to beat chips. This is basically the sea equivalent of a tank. And I have a horrible feeling I've just beached the damn thing. No, perhaps not. There we go, we're loose.
Please be advised, we have neighbor forces en route to your location.
That's not surprising, considering what I've just done.
Adios, amigo.
What is the situation? Respond! Santa merda.
Well, that's not what I intended, but it might be useful in dealing with this. This does look like some sort of base of operations, doesn't it?
Come in! Is anybody left out there? Damn it.
There we go, that and that done. Thing is, not only are you trying to blame it up and...
Try
there
to
we go.
communicate now, punks.
I might still have to go on land. Ah, that's all the satellites. Satellite dishes. See the boat in front of the 3-point turn. Back into range to see what else we need to deal with. What's that? Transformer that needs blowing up. Oh, hang on. There it is. Ta-da! Someone else liberated.
Piece of cake.
And we got a free helicopter in the bargain as well. That's good. Right, where next? Well, that is nothing, and I think that's most probably. I think we better go and check that just in case, haven't we, really? Because I've got a funny feeling that's the big gate that we came through. So we'll park this over here. Slide into reverse so it doesn't beach. Having said that, it does look as though we're having a bit of a race towards the shore. Which of course I win. Curiously, there's some relative of Bambi wandering around on the beach. Fairly sure you shouldn't be on the sand, but anyway. Right, time to go rock climbing. Or cliff climbing, depending on how you wish to put it. We've reached the top and... Ah! No, it was the ruins we went past, that's what that funny shape was. In which case, there was no need to do all that, was there? Typical. Right, so that's ruins, that's empty. Well, it most probably is now, because we half-inched the thingy. I think I'm going to, before I push my luck and end up screwing things up and that, I'm going to call it a day. What's the ding 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 ding? Yes, more live streaming tomorrow. And I do mean it will be happening tomorrow, not like last week when I said, oh, it's going to happen this day and this day and this day. So there will be small live streaming tomorrow afternoon, or evening. There might even be some live streaming this evening, I don't know. Follow JNBDMM Gaming on Twitter, JNBDMM Base Gaming on YouTube, set the notification things, and then if I do start streaming anything or whatever, both YouTube and Twitter will let you know the sort of thing. Right, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and good night, or goodbye.